What's going on, guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Although this isn't my first YouTube video here, but this definitely is my first YouTube video where I would be interacting with you guys. Now you might probably ask me, why YouTube? YouTube simply because different people like to get the information through different mediums, right? Some people like to get the information by reading or through texts. Some prefer images. But what better way for me to interact with you guys when you can see me and hear me as well? And also the fact that YouTube allows me to get into detail on certain topics which you might be interested in. Having said that, I would like to give you a full disclosure before I begin. I am not a bodybuilder, neither do I compete, nor am I a doctor. So please don't take this as medical advice. I am not here trying to treat or diagnose something. I'm just here trying to share with you the knowledge which I have acquired over the past 10 years of my training. Moving on, I would like to give you a little introduction here for those who aren't super familiar with me. My name is Srijit Nair. I am an American Council on Exercise, Lifestyle and Weight Management consultant. Growing up, as some of you might know this, I was born with a clubfoot. A clubfoot is a deformity at birth where your foot is slightly turned inwards and you have severe ankle restrictions. And for that, I was given a special shoe. During my childhood, I was pretty active in sports, however. I managed to do some karate and also play some lawn tennis. You might probably be wondering how a kid with a clubfoot plays lawn tennis. The fact is I couldn't run, but I somehow managed to limp around and play tennis. I also remember this one incident when I was not let inside the tennis court because of my special shoe. It had rods on both sides, so the coach told me it would damage the court, and hence I was on my way playing the usual ball practice which I played for about 8 to 9 months. So that was pretty disheartening. And for that matter, I also get a lot of sympathy from a lot of people for my clubfoot, telling, look at you, poor you with your clubfoot, how are you managing, you must be very strong and blah 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 and all of that. While I do acknowledge it and appreciate their sympathy towards me, I do however tell them that the clubfoot is the biggest gift of my life. Why? Simply because all the experiences and challenges which I underwent with my clubfoot has made me into a much stronger person which I am today. The video had to end abruptly because my SD card was full. Unfortunately, I apologize for that. To continue where I left off, I was talking about how my clubfoot was the biggest gift of my life. Why? Simply because all the experiences and challenges which I underwent with my clubfoot has made me into a much stronger person. So I owe a lot to my clubfoot. So how did this whole fitness thing start? I was due for a surgery when I was studying my 7th standard to correct my clubfoot. Surgery was quite successful and it got me wearing a normal shoe for the first time in my life. Although I was pretty ecstatic and stoked about it, I did, however, was put into rest after my surgery. I was made redundant in sports. So I got hooked on to online gaming and I used to play this game called World of Warcraft for about 16 hours a day. I ate all kinds of junk food and I weighed in at 108 kilos. I was very socially awkward during my college days. I remember this one instance when, one period of time where I used to buy a packet of Lay's every single day to college just to make a conversation with girls. So I would be like, hi, and I would be like offer her the Lay's chips. So she would be like, hi, and just take the chips and walk away. That's about it. So that's like, I spoke to a girl kind of thing. So that made me feel really good. So you can tell how socially awkward I was in college. I really couldn't do much about people teasing me about my leg, but I definitely could do something about my weight. And that's when I decided that, I can't let this happen to me, and I can't let someone else dictate my terms or call names. So things had to stop and things had to change, and I took a decision to change by joining a gym. Initially, it was really hard for me, but I somehow managed to push through the initial days. There were aches and pains all around, but I did somehow manage to push through. Then I slowly started liking it. I loved the feeling of the whole competitiveness which came with workouts, or the whole feeling you get after you complete a workout. I started seeing the changes, and people started complimenting me, so I got hooked. And that's how I discovered my passion towards fitness. That's where my real passion lies, in fitness. And I decided to pursue it and complete a few certifications, and here I am. With that being said, I would not like to extend this video for much longer. I would like to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video soon.